taste?
Does Apple Raisin Crisp get its homemade taste from apples like Grandma baked?
Tastes like my recipe.
Does Apple Raisin Crisp get its homemade taste from the raisins that sweeten its taste?
I love raisins.
Do the big crisp flakes with the apples baked on bring on that crunchy taste?
Apples baked in the flakes.
Where does Apple Raisin Crisp get its delicious homemade taste?
Only from Kellogg's.
Women suffering from menstrual cramps are discovering Nuprin and its medicine's power over pain.
Nuprin stops my menstrual pain. It's different. Nuprin has a non-prescription strength of the same medicine in Motrin tablets. That's the medicine doctors prescribe most for menstrual cramps.
Nuprin has more power over pain than regular strengths of aspirin or Tylenol.
And Nuprin didn't upset my stomach.
From Bristol Myers, Nuprin for menstrual cramps. It's medicine with power over pain.
Labor Day is a time to sit back, put your feet up, and relax. And there's no better way than in one of these incredibly comfortable action recliners by Lane. Now is the time to get yours during our factory-sponsored nationwide recliner sale. The savings will never be bigger because this sale is our salute to the working men and women of America. So remember, action recliners by Lane, the way America takes it easy. On sale this weekend wherever you see this emblem.
USA Network, Night Flight, Radio 1990, and Gold Mountain Records are giving you the right to rock and a chance to make your rock video debut. You and a friend will spend 2 first-class, all-expense-paid days as you become a part of Keel's next video. 5 second-place winners will also get the right to rock with their own Kramer guitar and Casio keyboard.
Hey, I'm Ron Keel. You want to rock with me? You want to be in my next video? Radio 1990 and Night Flight will tell you how.
Tremaine. Congratulations. I can't tell you how pleased I am for you. All 4 cases resolved at last.
Yes. And complete.
completely to my satisfaction.
Well, this is quite an occasion.
It's indeed.
And you're confident that the investigators will accept your findings?
Oh, yes. Yes, I should think so. After all, I can offer them proof positive in every case.
But this means a totally new breakthrough.
Oh, yes, totally. And I think perhaps a celebration drink would not be out of place.
That's splendid. And again, my congratulations. Let's take a look at these rather special visitors of yours.
Is it feeding time already?
My name's Paul.
Hello, Paul.
Have you got any bones? I need lots.
This case encouraged me tremendously to go on with my theory. Being a child, his mind was totally clear of confusions and doubts. Oh, yes. Paul's case was very simple.
Hey, why will you promote these rows? The same old ground, over and over.
Out of all your crawling company cronies, you ignored any conversation of mine that might have been of benefit to your aspirations.
Too right. You should see yourself when you fancy you're in command. Setting your husband up with your seemingly helpful concern and then positively castrating him with your ignorant superiority. It's something that I will not tolerate.
Dare you talk to me like that?
I'm going to bed.
Oh, yes. Now, don't you stand up for an argument you know you're going to lose. Off you go. You go to sleep, and you pretend that I've shut up.
I wish you would do that. Bloody well, shut up!
They're being hateful, Day. I wish they could be nice. I'm sorry about them, but I know you understand. Let's try and go to sleep. Night, night. Pleasant dreams.
Morning, Philippe.
Good morning, Mrs. Patterson.
Hasn't Paulie been in for his lessons yet?
Oh, no, I thought he was having breakfast with you and Mr. Patterson.
No, he had breakfast with Mrs. Matthews in the kitchen this morning. They had rather a late night, and I needed a rest. When he comes in, will you give him my love? Tell him I have to go back to bed for a while.
Yes, Mrs. Patterson. Will you be having lunch with him?
Yes, I may join you both.
He would like that.
No, go back. Go and sit in my room for a while.
I do wish you could do something about stopping all this nonsense.
A lot of only children feel the need to invent an imaginary friend. It's perfectly healthy.
Take care now, bye.
There you are. How's my big boy this morning?
I'm very well. You don't look too well, Mummy.
No, well, I've got a bit of a headache. Did you eat your breakfast up?
Yes, I did. But Mrs. Matty wouldn't give me what I asked for my friend. He's very hungry, Mummy.
Well, we'll soon take care of that. I'll tell her to give you an enormous bowl of cornflakes.
Cornflakes isn't any good. He doesn't like flakes, or porridge, or eggs even.
He's a very fussy friend. Why can't he eat what other little boys eat?
He isn't another little boy. He says he'd like some meat, please, and bones and things. He has to have lots of it, because he's very big.
My goodness, what is he? An Alsatian?
Oh, no. It's a tiger.
What are you doing out there?
Don't be long, will you? Then we can have a game before we go to sleep.
Paulie.
Don't do that. You won't be able to come in again.
Who?
Mr. Tiger.
Now, listen, darling. Look, Mummy doesn't mind you playing games and pretending you've got this friend called Mr. Tiger. But you mustn't use him as an excuse to be naughty now, must you?
But he isn't pretend. He's real. And he likes to be here with me at night. He's only gone for a walk.
Well, then he can come again and see you tomorrow, can't he?
But he's always here at night. He tells me lovely stories when I can't go to sleep. He's all warm and furry. He's my friend.
Yes, well, you stop being silly and you jump into bed. Now, come on, jump in, jump in. Come on. What? What on earth is this doing here? Now, did Mrs. Matthews give this to you?
Yes, after tea. He doesn't like things like that. I told you.
Oh, and what is this?
Oh, please leave that, Mummy. It's a surprise for his supper. Mrs. Matthews saved it for me from the kitchen. He'll love those.
Oh, I give in. All right, you can give them to him tonight, but I'm having them cleared out in the morning.
You are funny, Mummy.
Why, what do you mean?
Well, he'll have eaten them in the morning, so there won't be anything to clear away.
Yes. All right.
You can take the bread and stuff.
Oh, thanks very much.
Mummy, please leave the window open.
No. Now, if Mr. Tiger wants to come in, he can use the front door like all the rest of us. If I see him, I'll send him out.
He doesn't want you to see him, he said.
There's something you're going to have to work out between you. Sam? Sam, is that you?
Just getting some things out of the car.
You didn't have to leave the door wide open, did you?
Hello! You haven't been long. I was worried, though, because of the window. Did you come in from downstairs? I hope nobody saw you. I've got some supper for you. Bones like the rest. Here you are. Is this all right? Good. I thought you'd enjoy that.
Commander USA here. I'll be back in a moment.
It's been 42 years since Dannon introduced its yogurt to America. And since that time, more than 125 other brands have followed. But to anyone who appreciates how good a natural-tasting yogurt can make you feel, there's still only one. Dannon is yogurt. Now there's also Dannon Extra Smooth.
Hey, you got him? Uh-huh.
They good?
Really good.
They ugly?
Show him. That was fruit?
Fruit corners, fruit bars. I think they're kind of cute. Fruit corners, fruit bars, so good.
It's ugly. Now in tropical fruit.
It's summertime and the shopping is easy at Roberts and Madison, where our top priority is you. Roberts' aim? Simple, pleasing you for less. That's why you'll find double manufacturer's coupons every week. Roberts Produce features market fresh fruits and vegetables, a complete salad bar, and even fresh plants and flowers. Our gourmet corner specialties and natural snacks will make everyday dining special, and your party's a hit. Too busy to cook? You'll find a complete selection of delectable entrees like stuffed pork chops, shish kebab, and even pizza, ready to heat and serve. Purdue chicken legs, 69 cents a pound. Boneless sirloin steak, $2.89 a pound. Ground chuck, 3 pounds or more, $1.29. Coke and 7-Up, 2-liter bottles, $1.08. Open Labor Day, 9 to 5. Roberts is the meat expert. Our USDA choice meats and personalized butcher service are tops with Shoreline families. Roberts Food Center, Route 80 in Madison, where we cater to your good taste.
Oh, hey, shh. That's Lefty and his new agent. Yeah, my agent, Bernie, introduced him. Yeah. They're in the process of making a big deal here. Hold on just a second. Oh. Says you can get Lefty in the remake of Goldfinger. Hey, how do you like that? It's gonna open on Palm Sunday. Hey, Left, sounds pretty exciting, huh? Now, well, listen, we shouldn't be eavesdropping anyway, huh? Let's get back to the action. You guys go ahead.
Take care!
Bye, lovely to see you. Sam. Sam, I must talk to you. I'm out of my mind with worry.
I was telling Philip about you today. He said it was very tragic how people haven't been looking after tigers. He said you were very, rare. I think it means sad. I think a lot of people must be rare. I'm glad you don't mind Philip. I know what you mean about Mummy and Daddy, though.
I deal with him, you deal with him yourself.
Do tigers like music?
If you took a little more interest in the child, I wouldn't have to worry so much.
You don't worry about him, Faye. You use him like a weapon.
You'd better not listen to them. It only makes you cross.
Is there any wonder the child behaves strangely? You pamper him like a hothouse flower. He's a boy, Faye, a boy, not a lapdog.
He is delicate, and you know it.
Delicate, my eye. You use that word like it was a religion. He is not delicate. Send him to school. Rough him up a bit. I'd bless the day he came home with a dirty face and a bloody nose. You've tried everything you know how to keep him to yourself, but you still haven't made it, have you? You're threatened by a tiger. A bloody non-existent tiger.
I think that's enough for today, Paul. Hey, it's time for tea.
I asked Mr. Tiger to have tea with us today.
Good. Is he coming?
Well, no. He said he'd like to see you, but he can't.
Why do you think that?
Well, he's pleased about you, but he can't come because he's not pleased about Mummy and Daddy.
He's not pleased.
Oh, no. He hates them. Hello. Are you still hungry? Good. A new chocolate cake won't be any good, so I've got this. I took it out of the fridge. They might not notice. Come on, let's have it in our room.
Thought you were coming home early.
The meeting took longer than I expected.
Meeting, of course. Anything's more important than your home. I want you to come upstairs with me now.
All right, all right. Give me a chance to get in. What's the matter now?
A lot. And this time I want you to sort it out.
Faye, could I possibly remove my overcoat before we start this particular evening's performance? What the hell is going on?
It's Paulie. he has become unmanageable, and I am expected to cope with it all by myself.
Oh, come on. You're exaggerating this out of all proportion.
Don't believe it. How could he?
What the hell is...
That's it. That does it. God knows that child
then what
has
is
everything
this?
the child could want. Now, Sam...
Calm down and explain.
You have got to do something.
Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night. I love that one. What does fearful symmetry mean?
You're afraid, and you have always been afraid to face it.
So what the hell do you want me to do?
I want you to speak now. Go in and speak. Come on.
You're his mother? Have you tackled him with it?
No, you're his father, and I think you should do it. I tell you, I can't cope with him on my own anymore. Not only does he think he's got some tiger in there that's his best friend, but he leaves the window open night and day so the bloody thing can go walking. He's been ripping up blankets, hacking at doors. This whole house stinks of meat and old bones. And now he's stolen. Yes, he has stolen a joint of meat from the refrigerator.
All right. Come on, let's get it over with.
Paulie. Now, I want you to listen to what Daddy has to say. Look, we're both very worried about you being so naughty. Darling, you must stop all this nonsense.
All right, Faye. You wanted me to speak to Paul, so let me handle it. Now, Paul, first of all, I want to know what this is all about. It may have started off as a game, but now you're simply telling lies. I mean, it isn't possible that you could keep a tiger in the house. It just isn't possible.
Hey, we'll be back for more tales that witness madness right after this.
By Design, brought to you by Stearns & Foster, quality since 1846.
Hello, I'm Dorothy Kalins, editor of Metropolitan Home Magazine. Listen to this problem. You've got your life set up. Every room in your place works. And then you have a child. What do you do with your space then?
The solution looks very simple, but it was really a struggle.
Kevin and Barbara Walls were content with the layout of their Manhattan loft. Kevin, an interior designer, designed the loft as a living and a working space with studios for himself and Barbara, a celebrity photographer.
It was very nice being around each other every day working, but then when I became pregnant, something had to change.
To make room for their daughter, Jersey, Kevin moved his business to new offices, then began redesigning.
I didn't want to compromise. I wanted it to feel like it should have always been this way.
The world's most prestigious automobile has a 3-year limited warranty. The legendary grand piano, 5 years. The magnificent jeweled timepiece, 1 year. The Stearns & Foster Correct Comfort mattress, 15 years, longer than all 3 warranties combined. And so confident are we in its handcrafted workmanship, should anything happen during the first 5 years, we will repair or replace it absolutely free. Haven't you earned a Stearns & Foster?
To create a new shape in a limited space, Kevin used a half-wall design for the feel of a larger space. Within the room, there's a versatile design, a sleeping area, a play corner with raised platform, and a changing table that will easily convert to a desk in the future.
These huge walls that become doors really tie the new addition to the original design. For the Wallses, necessity was the mother of invention, and it all worked by design.
By Design was brought to you by Stearns & Foster. You've earned a Stearns & Foster.
I told you he hated them. And then he went away.
It was harder in this next case to discover the patient's reasoning. When I'd worked it out, it added a whole new dimension to my theory. This is Timothy.
Hello, Timothy.
I killed Uncle Albert, but he made me do it.
It wasn't Uncle Albert that anybody questioned him about.
Amazing, isn't it? The things some people hang on to.
Yeah, it must have been lying around in that attic for years.
There should be room in that alcove, just over there.
Right. I wouldn't fancy me chances of one of these things, I must say. Is that everything?
Yes, Mr. Patrick. You'll have a nice little job sorting this lot out, though.
Think anyone will buy it? Oh, you never know. Wouldn't get very far. The wheels don't go round.
It's very old.
Thank you very much. Oh, that's all right, sir. Thank you. What's this? Uncle Albert. Hello, Uncle Albert.
Bye, then. Thank you. Well, that didn't take so long, did it? Timmy!
Ta-da! Presenting Uncle.
One of these days, I'll brain you. Who's Uncle Albert, anyway?
Oh, I don't know. One of Aunt Kate's various relatives. Dear old Aunt Kate. I only met her half a dozen times in the whole of my life. She had masses of furniture.
Leave it all to me in your will, I said, never dreaming that she would.
Well, bless her, she certainly doubled the stock of Timothy A. Patrick antiques. We'd better make a start sorting all this out, I suppose.
Hey, don't you forget you're going to take me to the theatre tomorrow night.
No, of course I won't. If you give me a hand with this, then I'll give you a lift home.
Okay. Any of this stuff you want to keep as a kind of memento?
Hmm? Oh, I don't know. I haven't thought of it. Some nice pieces. If I can sell them, I shall. It's not as though there's anything here that's anything to do with my life.
Oh, well, want some coffee?
Yes. Forgotten about you two. Who'd you belong to, I wonder? Penny farthing. Good afternoon.
Come, let's walk a little. Sometimes I think this is all we'll ever have. Afternoons in the park. Every week, every month, even into years, until we're old and grey. What will you think of me then, I wonder?
You would have stopped caring for me long before such a time could arrive.
Oh, I'll never stop caring for you.
Nor I for you. At the moment, I have nothing to give you but my love.
Your love is everything to me.
Commander USA here. Soaring superhero, Legion of Decency, retired. Hey, listen, I just wanted to... Whoa. Just wanted to tell you about the official Commander USA t-shirt. Oh, looks pretty groovy, huh? Yeah, I'm selling these things. Now, listen, I don't want you to think I'm just cashing in on something because, well, actually, that is what I'm doing, but I'd rather you didn't think that, you know? Sure, because what you gotta do, see, is come up with $14.95, and you send that to Commander USA T-shirt, Post Office Box 3966, New York, New York, 10185. Make sure you tell us if you want small, medium, large, or extra large, all right? Takes 4 to 6 weeks. Okay?
Okay. Sure.
Hey, you got him?
Uh-huh.
They good?
Really good.
They ugly?
Show him. That was fruit?
I think they're kind of cute.
Now in tropical fruits.
The great outdoors. We've got plenty of it here in Maine. One man, L.L. Bean, took our love of it and created some of the finest outdoor products. Clothing and footwear, durable enough for wilderness, yet attractive enough for town. In service, he'd send you a missing button 20 years later. And it's all in a catalog we'll send you free. Just call 1-800-228-1200 L.L. Bean for quality you might have thought long gone.
So, you want to know why all these people are waiting in line?
We just heard that for only $4.99, Anthony's can cater the most incredible buffet.
There's a choice of lasagna, ziti, manicotti, stuffed shells, plus baked chicken, and assorted cold cut
When I heard they delivered anywhere in the greater New Haven area, I just couldn't resist.
Anthony's, the buffet everyone's talking about. Call 265-4340.
Meatballs, antipasto.
Remember September 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. The Disney Channel's free family preview. See Art Carney and the Undergrads. Fantasy with Pete's Dragon. Comedy, Annette and Martin Mull. Never Cry Wolf. Animation, Robin Hood. Literary classics. Heartwarming magic and more. Watch September 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th for the Disney Channel's free family preview. Entertainment for everyone.
See.
Timmy, are you awake?
I'll be right down.
Darling, do you know you left all the lights on last night?
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have cleared that up.
You all right?
Yes.
You look very tired to me.
Yes. Didn't sleep, actually. At least I don't think I did. I'm not sure.
What's the matter?
Oh, I wasn't going to tell you. It's so ridiculous, but, something very strange happened last night. Or I think it did.
What do you mean you think it did?
Well, I was working. It was quite late, and I was, playing around with the bicycle with a penny farthing, and, I got on it.
Well?
It took me somewhere.
What do you mean it took you somewhere?
Away, out of here, into another time and place, an earlier time.
Come on. Darling, you're imagining things.
I don't know.
Of course it was your imagination. You were tired. You've been talking about your aunt's old things. You were half asleep, and your mind played tricks with you.
Yes, you're right, of course. It was very,
Darling, you're just working too hard, that's all. You need a good sleep. Why don't you go back up to bed? I'll clear up here and wake you later.
All right. You sure you can manage?
Yes, of course I can. I'll leave the close sign up and get on with it.
Thanks. I haven't forgotten we're going to the theater tonight. You need a good holiday. Beatrice?
Albert.
Beatrice, oh my love, what is it?
Someone might see us. Let's move away.
Beatrice, whatever is wrong? Please, please tell me. I can't bear to see you so dreadfully unhappy.
It's nothing really. I'm just being very foolish.
What has happened?
You'll think me such a silly if I tell you.
I won't. Beatrice, please tell me, what is it?
Well, it's just that I had a dream, and it was so real, and yet I couldn't understand it. I dreamt that you did something to destroy our happiness.
Never.
And that we never saw each other again. Timmy! I'm back! Timmy, darling, you ready? Timmy? Darling! Oh, darling, what's the matter? A penny farthing.
It happened. It did happen. It took me.
Darling, it wasn't there a minute ago when I looked. It wasn't there, and now it is.
It took me away again. To the other time. A time of its own. I didn't imagine it. It did happen. And the picture. The picture of Uncle Albert. It has something to do with Uncle Albert. The penny farthing was his, and when I'm there, I become Albert. I am Albert. She calls me by his name. And I have to meet her again. I know that I will go there again. The penny farthing will force me.
Darling, destroy it.
No, I can't.
Of course you can.
No, no.
Darling, you're here now. It's only a stupid penny farthing. 2 days ago, you didn't even know it existed. You've got to destroy it. I'll destroy it before it destroys you.
Can destroy it. I will destroy it. And you. for lightning. No! It wasn't lightning! It wasn't lightning! I killed him! I killed Uncle Albert! Ah! I killed him! I did! I killed him! I killed Uncle Albert! No! No! I killed Uncle Albert! I killed him! I killed Uncle Albert! And I know Beatrice is waiting for me!
Lefty and I'll be right back.
Bargains in quality healthcare abroad. Next.
The Wall Street Journal Weekend Memo with William Bruce.
Hey, you got him?
Uh-huh.
They good?
Really good.
They ugly? Ah!
Show him. That was fruit?
Fruit corners, fruit bars. I think they're kind of cute. Fruit corners, fruit bars. So good.
Ugly.
Now in tropical fruit.
American companies are requiring employees to pay a larger share of their own medical bills. And with healthcare costs rising, the strong dollar is proving to be unusually good medicine. For years, wealthy patients from around the world came to London's Harley Street, seeking posh medical care from those British hospitals allowed by the government to operate as private profit-making businesses. Wellington Hospital was designed to feel like a five-star hotel with music and colorful decor, gourmet cuisine, and other posh touches.
Most people leave here saying, gosh, that was a fantastic hotel that happened to have medical services.
Patients in London pay up to a third less than those in the U.S.
Let me use open heart surgery as an example. The cost for this hospital to come in, your typical length of stay for a coronary artery bypass graft is about 10 days. Today's exchange rate is 125, so you're talking about a little under 9,000 US dollars. Now, if you were to have that same operation in New York City, depending on the hospital and the surgical team and professional fee component involved, it'll run you anywhere from $25,000 and I've heard as high as $40,000.
For the Wall Street Journal, I'm William Bruce. This has been the Weekend Memo.
Paramount Home Video proudly presents Star Trek: The Collection, a complete video cassette library of the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Now you can buy Star Trek III: The Search for Spock for just $29.95. Then begin your collection of Star Trek: The Television Series with the first 10 original and uncut TV episodes at an unprecedented low price, $14.95 each.
Try me.
Outer space has never been a better buy. Start your Star Trek collection today at video stores everywhere.
Everything will be explained in good time.
That these are incidents that your patients could not have been aware of.
But you forget, I've been playing the detective to a remarkable extent. Only I am aware of each case in its entirety. No more questions now.
Does anybody in here love me?
His name is Brian.
Good evening, Brian.
I said, does anybody in here love me?
Brian's case was the first one that gave me an inkling into what might be achieved.
Are you back yet, Brian? Brian?
What do you think? Found it in the woods. Bloody heavy. I thought we could do something with it.
It's filthy.
I'll clean it up.
Absolutely filthy.
Well,
It's enormous.
so's the house.
Brian, the house is full of things waiting to be done something with. Rocks and stones and shells. Heaven knows what. Brian? What are you doing, Brian?
I thought it would look interesting in here.
As what?
As nothing, just interesting. You'll see. Your artistic sympathies will leap to the fore and you'll be mad about it. Any coffee?
I made you some juice.
Oh, there's the papers and cigarettes. And I bought you some chocolates.
Oh, you know I'm on a diet. Oh, Brian, that's all I need. A dirty great tree in my living room.
Don't worry. You make some coffee and I'll clean it all out. The tree and the carpet. Great. Just great.
Here's your coffee. Brian!
What?
It's making such a mess.
I'll hoover it up in a minute. It's going to be marvelous.
You're not going to keep it, are you?
Yes?
In the house?
Yes. Look, what do you make of this? 7 backwards E, W.
M, frontwards. E, L. Mel.
Mel, of course. His name's Mel.
Whose?
The trees.
What makes you think it's the he? Looks definitely feminine to me.
Could be, could be. Whatever her name, you must admit there's something about her.
There's something about her, all right. I don't think I like it.
Character, that's what she has. And when I've finished, she'll look a lot happier. And quite beautiful. Do you mind if I go down to the pub? Well, do you?
Do I what?
Do you mind? I said I'm going up to the pub for half an hour. Is that all right, or do you want to come with me?
No, darling, I don't think so. I think I better get some lunch together.
I want to pop up and see Mike. He said he'd be there. I shan't be long, okay?
What are you going to do about that mess?
I'll clean it up when I get back. Just leave it. It really won't be long. Let's have a lazy afternoon, shall we?
Lovely. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, you want to stay cool this summer? Run your hands under cold water. You want to be cool this summer? Wear a beret and go around snapping your fingers like this. That's a tip from the commander.
Nature Valley's got your new attitude, Dandy Bar.
I'm feeling good from my head to my shoes. Dandy Bar. Know where I'm going and I know what to do. Dandy Bar. I got a new attitude.
New Dandy Bar. Wholesome granola with a new attitude. Real milk chocolate, chewy granola, gooey caramel.
In the beginning of rock and roll, there was Elvis Presley, Chuck Berry, Fats Domino, and Ricky Nelson.
I'm a traveling man, made a lot of stops all over the world.
And now, the very best of Ricky Nelson is yours on this deluxe 2-album collection. Ricky Nelson, All My Best. 22 of his biggest hits, like
I'm walking, yes indeed I'm talking, but it's late, we've been gone too long.
Remember,
Going down to Lonesome Town. Hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart, sweet Mary Lou. I'm so in love with you. Fools rushing where wise men never
a classic collection of hits, only through this exclusive TV offer.
believe what you say when you say going steady, but nobody else will be. Stood up, broken hearted, looking, poor little fool. Oh yeah.
Here's a favorite.
Went to a garden party, reminisced with my old
Ricky has
friend.
remastered this collection of his biggest hits on these 2 new albums, and it includes his newest hit single, Do You Know What I Mean?
Every evening when we do our thing, she stays home and she lights it up. You know what I mean?
And they're all yours on 2 albums or 2 tapes. But you must act now. Here's how to order.
Credit card and COD customers call toll-free 800-824-7800. That's 800-824-7800. Or save COD fees by sending $12.98 to Ricky Nelson, Box 7000-78, Palm Springs, California. That's Ricky Nelson, Box 7000-78, Palm Springs, California. Please specify records, 8 tracks, or cassette tapes.
If you think you're going to be moving in here for any length of time, I'm afraid you're going to be wildly disappointed. I've never liked sharing with other women. In the meantime, however...
moved you.
It's about as attractive as a petrified forest. How am I supposed to move it to clean? It must weigh a ton.
It does. So don't move it again on your own, or you'll strain yourself.
What do you mean, move it again? I haven't touched the bloody thing. For God's sake, stop playing games. That's about all I can stand.
What's the matter with you?
I don't know. I'm just a bit jumpy, that's all. I'll make some coffee. Want one?
Sure, we might as well both get smashed if you're really looking for trouble. Bella.
Look, I don't want to have a row. I really don't. But I do not like that thing. And I do not like your attitude in completely ignoring that fact.
How can you get so neurotic over a perfectly delightful little tree? Well, a piece of a tree. A perfectly natural piece of a tree.
It isn't natural.
What do you mean?
Sawn off and upside down and ugly. I think it's vile, so don't tell me that we've got to keep it.
You're being ridiculous. You were telling me it's you or her next. One of us will have to go. You've been spoiling for a fight for weeks, but I didn't think you were this anxious.
You bastard!
Oh, lovely. Here we go.
Brian,
Yeah?
I'm going to get into bed and watch the movie on television.
You do that.
It's a Western.
All right. I'll come in a little while. You get some rest, darling. Yes. Yes, indeed. Great. Now, clean up the mess, into the bedroom, and see if we can sway Her Majesty's displeasure.
Hey, Brian. Somebody up here loves you.
Hey, we'll be back to Tales That Witness Madness in just a minute.
Kellogg's Nutri-Grain.
This is dedicated to the ones we love. Okay, I know his swing has lost some of its zinc, but to me, he's still pretty nifty. So no morning goes by without his Nutri-Grain cereal. Nutri-Grain has no sugar added, no preservatives or cholesterol. It's full of the natural whole grain that's so good for him. And he loves that special Nutri-Grain taste, almost as much as I love him.
Nutri-Grain from Kellogg's.
Dedicated to the ones we love.
Anniversary Collection. Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. 40 hit songs from America's most recognized voice. Hit after incredible hit from the group that sold over 85 million records throughout the world.
Therefore, we have what we call juvenile delinquency. How about if I pick you up at 7:30?
That's fine.
Oh, what a night. Late December back in 63. Can't take my eyes off you. My eyes adored you. Will you still love me?
This never-before-offered Silver Anniversary Collection is a limited edition. Order now.
Yes, 40 fabulous original chart-busting hits, #1 songs, and all-time hitmaker. To order your 3-album or cassette Silver Anniversary Collection and to save COD fees, have your credit card ready and call toll-free 1-800-441-7575 or send $19.95 plus $3 shipping and handling to the Four Seasons. Box 4101, Del Mar, California, 92014.
Someone in here love me? Language of love. I don't know what a chrysanthemum means.
Come to bed. Torn off and upside down and ugly. I think it's vile, so don't tell me that we've got to keep it.
You're being ridiculous. What the hell do you want to go and do that for? All right. Let's get it cleared up and out of here. There we are, then. You poor little thing. I never dreamed she'd get so angry. Goodbye, my lovely. Sorry.
Hello? Does anybody in here love me? I'm back. It's all done. Does anybody in here love me? Darling, the weather's cleared up. Beautiful night now. Hey.
You might have waited up for me. Nobody will ever hurt you again, Mel. Language of love. I don't know what a chrysanthemum means, but I mean I adore you.
Tremaine, how do you think you will present your findings to the investigators? They're bound to discredit you.
This last case was a battle for me. So much research. I had to prove it because it seemed impossible. But when I had completed it, I knew what could be achieved. Her name is Oriel. It was difficult, you see, because Oriel herself didn't know the truth. She was utterly confused.
I'm giving the most divine party. You just simply must come, won't you?
I had to find out what happened for her and fit the pieces together.
At my death, which is fast approaching, the evil god Mamalu demands a final and most terrible obedience from you, my son.
I have ever known this, but never what I must do, or why.
Tell me, have you lived your life faithfully by the instruction of Mamalu?
I have lived in a state of celibacy as I was taught as a child. I have touched no woman, taken no alcohol, and smoked neither tobacco nor drugs. Be sure of it.
Then I must tell you now. Take the god stick in your hands. If you succeed, you will receive upon this earth an inheritance of supernatural power, and my soul will ascend to Kekolana and rest in peace.
And if I fail?
Then we are doomed. You and I both. Our two souls will be cast from the Leafy place to suffer eternal torment in the underworld. Chemo! Chemo!
Don't be afraid, Mother. I shall carry out whatever must be done.
What shall I tell them?
Tell them to go to hell, Vera. I'll call you back. You'll be sorry. I told you no calls from the office today. You will be sorry. I will. Your star client and his secretary are arriving 3 days early.
Chemo?
When? Would you believe? This afternoon? Oh, good. Oh, God. Fruits ordered, the flowers arranged, and I booked their hotel, so that's about...
I'm just wild about this party idea, and I think Chemo will really adore it, don't you?
Why not?
I want it to be simply gorgeous. Now, it's got to be a complete surprise. Where's Ginny?
Sunbathe.
Ah. Ginny? 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 Ginny, up you get. Mother needs some help. Ginny?
What do you want, Mummy?
I want to talk to you about tonight.
What about tonight?
You and I, my love, are going to take Chemo out to the theater and then out to supper.
What about my holiday?
darling, don't go on about that. I told you. I don't like you trailing out with a bunch of God knows what on some kind of a hippie jaunt.
They're not a load of God knows what, Mother. They're my
I know
friends.
that they're your friends, but nevertheless, as you don't even have the courtesy to tell me where you're going or who you're going with, well, just forget it, darling. It's just not on.
Oh, Mummy, please let me go. It's all arranged for tomorrow night, and they're expecting me
They'll
to
have
leave
to survive
with them.
without you, love. I'm sorry. Now, about tonight.
Do I have to come?
Darling, you'd be doing me a great favor. I want to entertain Kimo and his secretary. They'll think you're gorgeous. You can wear that new dress.
What's so special about Kimo?
Darling, I told you weeks ago. I fixed a marvelous deal for the screen rights of his new book. And he's coming to London. And I have a divine idea for a party. A surprise. It's going to be a, Hawaiian feast, a luau. With flowers and music and food baked in the ground. Oh, really, darling, it's going to be marvelous, and I need you here to help me. And you'll come to supper tonight.
I'll be back in a minute.
Have you heard the news about the 501 blues? It's a personal gene fitted specially for you. When you walk that walk, you tell the world you're the greatest. Man, these blue jeans just can't lose. I've got to get the blues on my body. Levi's buttons are blue, so blue, so blue, so blue. The 501 blues.
Yahoo! Hamburger Helper Chili Tomato Western style has a real lively flavor.
Hamburger Helper.
Zesty seasoning.
Helper Hamburger.
Savory spices.
Helper, make a great meal.
The flavor of Hamburger Helper Chili Tomato comes alive with chili, onion, peppers, and spices. Turns your plain hamburger into a lively meal.
Hamburger Helper, Helper Hamburger Helper.
Lively chili tomato.
Make a great meal.
Yahoo!
We want you to buy a Rubber Match waterbed. Rubber Match waterbed has 2 showrooms in East Haven and New Haven. Lots of people shop Rubber Match because for as low as $1.99 they can get a complete waterbed. Most people buy Rubber Match waterbed because the owner's such a nice guy. We should know he's our dad.
There's just no match for Rubber Match waterbed.
Dependable Motors and Peugeot announced one of the best import warranties anywhere. First, Peugeot gives you a new vehicle limited warranty, which extends to 3 years or 36,000 miles. Second, Peugeot provides a powertrain limited warranty, which extends 5 years or 50,000 miles. Its coverage includes engine, transmission, drive shaft, and rear axle components. Dependable Motors, 1,000 yards off I-95 at exit 44, West Haven.
I forgot you don't.
Ginny.
Well, perhaps you shouldn't.
Special occasion.
Well, a little, but no more. I could be jailed for bringing you here.
I didn't realize that Ginny was quite so...
She isn't. She still has another term at school. But come the holidays, and out they blossom.
Mother.
Oh, I'm sorry, darling. I forget we don't talk about how old we are.
Either of us.
Kimo, I'm so glad you're here. But it seems like I've got to work contractual miracles to get you this side of the water.
Have you read Kimo's new book?
No, but I shall now.
I'm flattered.
I might even ask you to autograph a copy.
For you, that would be an honor. To Virginia, with much love.
Wow.
Why don't you order coffee for all of us, I think you can manage that, can't you, darling? While Kimo dances with me.
With pleasure. She's become quite a beauty.
Thank you. I think you're supposed to add like her mother.
Oh,
I'm so glad I came out tonight. It makes up for not being allowed to go away with my friends.
Well, dear, I decided you can.
Really?
Yes, you can go tomorrow as planned.
Oh, Mummy, that's marvelous. Thank you very much.
What's this? Are we to lose the lovely Virginia?
Afraid so.
And where are you going?
That, it would appear, has to be a secret from everybody. Kimo, you must be very tired. I'll see to it that we get right back to the hotel. How is it, by the way?
Well, it's... Oh. It's fine.
I think you both should come and stay at the house. Yes, of course. You can move in tomorrow morning.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of such an intrusion.
Good morning. Oh, this is so nice. I'm so glad you decided to come. I'll show you 2 rooms. Now, Kyoki, I'm depending on you to see to it that Kimo gets a complete rest. In fact, the both of you do just whatever you want. There's a pool in the garden, and, well, the both of you can just feel free.
Good morning.
Ah, the recuperative powers of youth. As fresh as the morning dew and quite delightful.
Thank you, kind sir. Come on, I'll show you both to your room. Would you like to go for a swim this afternoon?
Won't you be getting ready to go on your holiday?
Oh, I've done all that. My time, gentlemen, is yours.
I've never believed it. What? Ginny. Thought she'd be in bed until at least midday. Not only is she up and about, but she is packed, cheerful, and positively good-humored.
Well, not exactly the ugliest man in the world, would you say?
But, darling, it's a client. Oh, how the hell are we going to keep this luau a surprise with the 2 of them in the house?
Do you have many boyfriends?
Oh, yes. But they're just boys. Friends. I wouldn't want to marry any of them.
No lovers?
Lovers? Oh, you mean... Well, not exactly.
It pleases me to hear it.
Why? Do you care?
I care very much. I was wondering if there's any work you would like to go through. No, none at all. I've been promised a leisurely day, and I mean to take it. Virginia and I are going for a drive in the car. So if you'd be good enough, Kyoki, to work on the preparations, and we'll discuss them later. Of course. I think I know what is required. The preliminaries should be quite simple. In fact, I don't think we'll have any difficulty in carrying out our program.
I'll tell them we're going out. You won't be long.
I'll be right down. Will she be the one? Yes. I'll make the arrangements.
Hey, we'll be back for more tales that witness madness right after this.
Shortcuts from General Foods, a series of creative food ideas for people with active lifestyles. Today's shortcut, summer dinner salad.
Hi, I'm Kathleen Ankers. It's a perfect summer day, so I'm taking the kids to the lake. And we can stay out all day and still come home to a refreshing one-dish meal, my summer dinner salad. I make it in the morning, 1, 2, 3, and the flavors actually blend and get tastier right in the fridge. Just wait, and I'll put one together for you.
A mother like me.
Pretty good.
A daughter like her. We've got what it takes to make the best changes occur.
Mom, is this new? Mm-hmm.
New sugar-free Tang.
100% NutraSweet.
Sugar-free Tang with a full day's vitamin C.
Just 6 calories.
Whatever it takes, whatever we're gonna be.
It's my blouse. Those are my jeans.
We're starting out right, new sugar-free Tang.
My summer dinner salad starts with a small head of lettuce, coarsely chopped. Then add 1 cup chopped celery. Now, watch this easy way to use frozen vegetables. a large package in a colander and hold under tap water to remove the frost. Drain well and add right to the salad. No cooking. Next, add a ½ pound of sliced ham cut into strips, or chicken is also good. Spread on 1 cup of mayonnaise, then cover. Chill for several hours. When you're ready to serve, sprinkle with a ½ cup of shredded cheddar. And you've got a light, healthful meal. A perfect supper for a perfect day.
Shortcuts from General Foods.
I don't want some wimpy tasting cereal.
If you want bushels of taste,
Fruitful Bran.
I don't want some itty-bitty taste. Peaches, raisins, apples, dates.
Fruitful Bran.
Bushels of flavor swimming in the flakes. Fruitful Bran has bushels of taste.
High-fiber Kellogg's Fruitful Bran. We call it Fruitful because it's packed with bushels of taste.
Bushels and bushels and bushels of taste in Kellogg's Fruitful Bran. Bushels of taste.
So, who are you going away with tonight? Or am I not allowed to know?
Promise not to tell.
I'll never breathe a word.
I'm flying to the south of France with no one. I'm going by myself. You see, some friends of mine have a villa in Ruan-les-Thames. Well, it belongs to someone's parents, but they won't be there.
But your friends will be.
That's right. And they're not actually expecting me, so I shall just arrive alone.
What kind of a butcher is he? If he can't
That's
even...
what he said. He told you yesterday that it might be too short notice, and is there something else he can send the party instead?
But it has to be a pig, darling. Hasn't it?
It'll be more ideas out of this Polynesian party. He said there is no pig, and there's nothing he can do about it. He said, if you want a large amount of anything else, could you order it now?
Well, I hope I'm not disturbing you.
Not at all. We're just trying to sort out a small problem. Nothing hysterical.
What about the butcher?
Oh, you have a troublesome butcher.
Oh, not really, poor soul. It's just that he... Kiyoki. Dear, dear Kiyoki. I'm just going to have to take you into my confidence, but not a word to Kimo.
I could go to the south of France later on. I'd hate being away when you're here. Perhaps I won't go tonight.
You must go.
Why?
Because you are very lovely. And you're far too young for me to fall in love with.
No, I'm not.
Ginny, you were right when you said that I never found the right woman. It may sound ridiculous, but already I feel very deeply for you.
I don't think it's ridiculous at all. Even last night I felt that there was something. But why do you want me to go away?
If you do exactly what your mother expects and go tonight, I have only a few more days to spend here. I could come and join you, and then we could go somewhere together. That is, if you'd want to.
Do you really mean that?
Yes.
But it doesn't have to be a pig at all. Red meat is just as good. When it arrives, I shall prepare it for you myself. I have a very special way of doing it.
Okay. You are heaven sent.
Do you want to make love to me?
Of course I do.
Kiss me, then.
I think we ought to be getting back to the house. They'll be wondering where we are.
Will I be able to see you alone again before I go?
Yes. Now listen carefully. Don't order a cab for the time when you're going to leave, but say that you have done.
Yoki, what would we have done without you?
Only too glad to be of help. Now, this afternoon, we'll find a good place in the garden to dig the earth up and then prepare it. Then you'll have plenty of free time tomorrow.
Marvelous. Now, how long will all that take to cook?
Oh, leave that to me. I shall see to it in the afternoon. Everything will be ready at exactly the right time.
In that case, I shall leave it all in your hands. Come along, Vera. Let's finish off with this.
Mamalu, kuau I mua o. Malama, Aina, Aumakua.
Certain, Kyoki, that Kibbo went out again. When if he sees you digging that earth oven, he'll guess right away, won't he?
Oh, it's all right. He said he felt like a long walk, so I suggested he went down to the center to buy some things I need from the wine store.
Oh, but darling, won't he wonder why you need them?
No, I told him I was going to make you an Hawaiian punch. He has no idea it's for a luau.
Mummy, my taxi hasn't turned up yet.
Hasn't it, dear?
Well, it should have been here by now.
I would be delighted to take Ginny to the airport if I may borrow a car.
That would be great. But you promise not to ask where I'm going.
I promise your destination will remain a secret with me always.
The other night it started right. The kids were all asleep. So I snuffed up our favorite chips and I did not make a peep. I got in bed and then I said, baby, what's on TV? Knock, knock, who's that? Can we who? Have some ruffles too. Everybody wants my ruffles. Ruffles, red potato chips. Everybody wants some ridges. Want some action. Want some ruffles satisfaction. Everybody wants some ruffles, red potato chips.
Hey, you got him?
Uh-huh. They good?
Really good.
They ugly? Oh.
Show him. That was fruit?
Fruit corners, fruit bars. I think they're kind of cute. Fruit corners, fruit bars. So good.
It's ugly. Now in tropical fruit.
Get in step with Poor Richards.
Calvin Klein, Sassoon, Bonjour,
Poor Richards.
Jordache, Zena, Bacardi, Sergio Valente,
Pants, jeans, tops.
guys and gals.
Poor Richards. West Haven, East Haven, Guilford. Fantastic.
September on the Movie Channel. It's a month of heartstoppers and hot movies. Like Tightrope starring Clint Eastwood as a cop on the edge. Teachers with Nick Nolte.
Tell me, what's wrong with this school?
And Once Upon a Time in America starring Robert De Niro. Plus the national cable exclusive Top Secret. A movie you won't see on HBO or Cinemax. September on the Movie Channel.
Nice work.
So, call now. Hey, look at this. Yeah, I'm just looking through the mail, and... Well, actually, this looks like interstellar mail. It's from Freezing Fred, Venus, second planet from the sun, formerly of Whitehall, Michigan. Help. I'm trapped on Venus, and the temperature is dropping 40 degrees each hour. By midnight, I may be a human popsicle. I'd like to tell you that you're probably the best superhero around. And tell Lefty hi. Yay. Ah, don't worry too much, Fred. Heck, Venus is always cold at night. Yeah, but she warms up in the morning, sure. Yeah, let's get back to the movie, huh?
Aoki went away. He said he'd come back and pick me up in about half an hour.
Have some wine.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You're nervous, don't you?
Oh, not really. Well, I suppose I am just a little. It's just that I can't really believe all this is happening.
I understand.
It's all right, though. I feel better already. Will you miss me in the next few days?
We won't really be parting. After tonight, we'll be together in our destiny.
Our destiny? You make me sound very important.
Only you can make my life worth living.
Kimo! Kimo! Kimo!
Don't be afraid, Mother. I will do what has to be done.
Kimo, you must carry out a human sacrifice, and no blame or suspicion must be laid upon you. You must slay, with the sacrificial knife, a maiden of whose virginity there is no doubt.
You are sure, Kimo? Really sure?
Of course.
It's just that you seem different in some way.
I am no different. I am as I must be, as Mama Lou would have.
Kimo,
Stand up, Ginny. Come closer to me. Take off your dress. Take off your dress, Ginny. You must show yourself to Mama Lou.
Mama Lou.
He's waiting for you, Ginny. He must see your face, body, and soul.
His eyes cannot see.
Open his eyes. Show him your body.
His eyes cannot see.
Because you do not show him your soul. Can you hear and understand me, Ginny?
Yes.
Then be still. From now on, you can make no sound, nor make any move for your own will. You will offer your soul to Mama. Mama Lou.
There you are, darling. Come in and have a drink. But of course you don't.
No, thank you very much. I took the liberty of having another swim in your pool. I hope you don't mind.
I told you I want you to do whatever you like. Come in, darling.
I ought to go upstairs and change.
Don't be silly. Come in and sit down, for heaven's sake. We haven't had one good conversation since you got here. Virtually everything you have to do is well set up. The TV shows, the luncheon. I don't think you have a thing to worry about.
What would I do without you?
Well, I shouldn't confess it, but your career is hardly difficult to manage. In fact, you're a model client. So much so that one wonders what you do with the rest of your life.
Sound very boring. Though you're perfectly correct. But I'm beginning to realize there's more to life than just work and certain responsibilities. In fact, I think quite soon I may surprise you.
Go ahead. Make my bed.
A few weeks ago, I didn't like myself very much, but 36 pounds later, and I love me.
Thousands upon thousands of Grapefruit 45 Fat Burner Plan customers may just prove that the Grapefruit 45 Fat Burner Plan is the most successful pounds-off program ever.
In the first 5 days, I've already lost 7 pounds.
But if that's not enough, I want you to hear what I've heard.
I'm so proud of her. My 22-year-old daughter lost 28 pounds.
I really did. I lost 42 pounds. 42 pounds.
Incredible. Virtually everyone who followed the Grapefruit 45 Fat Burner Plan lost pound after pound.
Those pictures I sent you can't possibly tell you what a difference 33 pounds has made in my life.
And you can lose 15, 18, 25, 35, and yes, even 50 pounds or more. Testimonials keep pouring in. Dramatic weight loss case histories from men and women everywhere. Hundreds of thousands have already bought Grapefruit 45 Fat Burner Plan. While these results may not be typical, by following the Grapefruit 45 Fat Burner Plan, the average woman can lose 2 pounds a week. The average man, 3.5 pounds a week.
Hey, listen, 51 pounds is a lot of weight to lose. You bet your I'm proud.
You know, normally, we like to reward our customers after they lose their weight. But we're so sure that you're going to lose at least 25 pounds, we'll give you free this magnificent Austrian crystal pendant right now with your order. Call now to place your order and to guarantee your free Austrian crystal pendant.
Losing 25 to 50 pounds or more is not unusual with Grapefruit 45 and the Fat Burner Plan. To get your free Austrian crystal pendant and to save COD fees, have your credit card ready and call toll-free 1-800-453-6900 or send $19.95 to Grapefruit, Box 19020, Las Vegas, Nevada, or call 1-800-453-6900 now.
Is it done? Yes, and well hidden. And the remainder? Tomorrow, I have simply to dispose of the original ingredient and substitute the sacrifice, which is identically prepared. Tomorrow is the night of Malia's new moon. If all goes well, she will rest in peace.
going quite nicely, don't you think? Oh, I do hope Kimo likes it.
He's delighted.
Oh, you've been such a great help, Kyoki. Your Hawaiian punch is absolutely delicious. Now listen, as soon as Kimo gets here, we are going to begin. Oh, Ginny's going to be so sorry that she's missed this. Not that she didn't bother to phone, of course.
Oh, I am sorry. But will you excuse me? I have a little officiating to do.
Well, come along, everybody. Come, please. Come along. Enjoy.
Mamalu, kuau I mua o, uahai ka mohai, hoko au ike ka oha hopeloa.
After the killing, at the night of the following new moon, you must dress in the ceremonial robes.
O ke kai ka mahine.
You must burn some hair from the maiden's head.
Awina.
All this you must carry out in the sight and company of at least 7 people.
Eike maka. Eike maka. Eike maka. Eike maka. Eike maka. Eike maka.
To the mother of the dead maiden must be given a token, a doll to compensate her.
E lawe I ke ia pana I mea e ukuai.
It is a gift to the lady of the house. You must say, I accept the token.
I accept the token.
Mamalu.
Manamaluna o.
Lastly, at the ceremony, you must eat of the maiden's flesh.
Mamalu. Darling. Mom.
Hey, we'll be back to Tales That Witness Madness in just a minute.
Hi, Louise. Oh, Harry, with your cigars and these musty odors, we need Arm & Hammer Maximum Strength Carpet Deodorizer.
For tough odors.
Works longer, costs less than these, has more odor-destroying ingredient than these combined. And while these sit on top, Arm & Hammer Carpet Deodorizer penetrates, destroys deep-down odors. Works longer, costs less.
The whole room's fresh.
Arm & Hammer Maximum Strength Floral or Herbal Pine. Unscented or fresh light scent, too. Work better, cost less.
It's gonna be a golden crayons day. Just a kiss of golden honey on those little golden crayons. A kiss of golden honey makes you smile and wanna sing. Tastes like honey graham crackers, crispy, crunchy all the way. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a golden crayons day.
Tastes like crisp honey graham crackers.
It's a golden part of this nutritious breakfast.
Just a kiss of golden honey makes you smile and wanna say, oh yeah, it's gonna be a golden crayons day.
Pressure, getting hot. Difference is you're not.
Introducing new Band Solid. The difference is the dryness. Now, a new solid with a wide oval shape. A solid dry enough to be banned.
Eyes on you. Pressure's higher. Difference is you you stay drier.
New Band Solid. The difference is the dryness. Keeps you drier than the leading solid antiperspirant.
Under pressure, under stress. Difference is you feel fresh.
New Band Super Dry Solid. The difference is the dryness.
Color yourself with crayons for the fun of it with knee-highs and pantyhose. Flats, pumps, high tops, and moccasins. Pants and skirts. Tops and shirts. And bags. All in fun colors from crayons.
Crayons for the fun of it.
Okay, let's get back to tales that witness madness.
By the way, has Ginny phoned yet? Oh, I do hope she does. I'd hate to have her miss the party.
That night, Oriel could not be separated from the doll. It became a constant obsession. The investigating authorities sent her to a private nursing home for treatment. They took the doll away from her. She became, as you see her now.
This is the most preposterous thing I've ever heard. You don't seriously expect me to believe that that is what happened.
I think you'll understand. In a moment.
You present these stories as the cause and effect of the patient's state of mind. But surely they are fantasy. I'm sorry. They are preposterous.
I've told you. I have proof positive in every case.
Then for God's sake, explain.
Each story is simply true.
Then prove it. And not only to me, but to the investigators.
I can do so. Of course, but...
Why hesitate?
Up until now, apart from the patients, I'm the only person to have seen the truth. I was prepared for it. Of course, I wanted to see it. I don't know how such a revelation would affect the mind of another human being.
Then show me. Your findings must be seen to be believed.
It was simply a question of truth. Take truth for a moment to be an entity. If it is seen to have substance, we believe it. But watch. To some people, truth manifests itself as belief, devoid of normal reasoning. We accept this and qualify it in analysis, even though the matter remains unseen. glad you believe it. Thank God you've seen it. It has to be seen to be believed.
Tremaine, there is nothing there. Nothing has happened.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, man, you can see for yourself.
I'm sorry. I'm so frightfully sorry, old friend.
You don't understand.
I proved my theory! We all hoped that we were wrong.
Hurry up!
Years